Good morning, everybody. First of all, I'm happy to be in the U.S. for the first time and to really be with the Pablo family. I think this is the best place I could ever be in the U.S. And so I'm grateful to Dr. Frank and all of you that, Dr. David Roberts and all of you who work together collectively to get me in the U.S. And I feel that we are now one family. Our relationship is deepening, and I believe together we can help God's people, both in the U.S. and in Liberia. I'm grateful. I like to recognize, appreciate special people. All of you are special, but people who took me to places I've never been in my life before. I want to appreciate Dawn and Lorraine for taking me to Niagara Falls. I read about Niagara Falls, but I'd never seen it before, but I was able to see it. I recognize Peter and Christy. If I don't pronounce your name right, please forgive me. I was at a zoo on Saturday. I was able to see those wild animals. And most of them came from Africa, but I've never seen them the way I saw them on Saturday. Animals from Africa, but I've never come close to them, because if they see me in Africa, they run away. If I see them, I kill them. So we are always at war with the animals in Africa. And I want to appreciate Lane for taking me on Lake Erie on a boat ride. And yesterday we were on Rustford Lake. Rex Spencer was so kind, loving, carried us on a boat ride, and we were the only boat on the lake because it was too cold. But we enjoyed it. And a lot of people, Jim and Judy, took me to the Sportman's, and I didn't plan to sing. But there I was on the stage singing. And the only African, or maybe the only African to ever sing on our stage was Pastor Sadie. It was a bar, but when I started singing gospel, it became a church. And I love every moment, the visits, every place, the food, and everything. I appreciate God. My stay in the U.S. is something that I will remember forever. And I love you. God bless you. And I remember visiting Cape and the raised bed garden. A different way of doing gardening in the city. It was a good time. So I learned some things throughout my trip. And one of the ideas is the idea of doing business in a unique and value-added way so as to have edge over your competitors. Examples are Vigla and iPan May. I visited Vigla and I saw a lot of variety of things in one place. I visited the iPan soap making, and I saw how they made the soap so unique so that they have an edge over the competitors. Even though the soap may be expensive, but the way they took the time to have organic soap, people will go for their soap. And I feel if I go to Liberia, we have somebody in the church who knows how to make soap. But we're going to add some fragrance, some coloring to make it different from other soap in our community. And that will add value to our church. Also, the idea, like I said, creating a chain business. We went to Wedi, W-E-D-I. Is it Wedi? Yeah. We went to Wedi and saw a lot of kitchens from different countries, Asian and African, but they all have little kitchens offering different kinds of food. In one building, you have a lot of businesses established, and everybody is there to get started, and when they get mature enough, they can go on their own. So in one-stop one spot you can get a lot of things done. I believe our community can practice that, and we can have a lot of things done in a little spot that everybody will be financially stable. Macrolone, the director of Windy, had a time to teach me on how he started his business and the pros and the cons in Macrolone. So I have adapted a model that will be used in Carwell so that the money we have for Macrolone will be put in an account, and we'll have what we call a SUSU club, S-U-S-U. In Liberia, is where we register in a club and all of us become member of the club. We start investing in the club, and based on our investment, we can be given a loan and then bring the profit back, and then it's shared on every member of the club. End of the year, we share the money, and everybody have a great Christmas season. Christmas is a big deal in Liberia. So with that, having membership in a club, you will know how to use the money because you're not going to escape with the money. It helps our accountability and making sure that we are doing the right thing. So, and lastly, I enjoy the community dinner. The idea of the church having a dinner for the community one time a month, I believe it's not just so much about the food that people can afford to eat, but it's about the idea that people can come together, and the church initiating that. When they come together, they can discuss issues on the table, get to know each other, and help each other to grow up in the community. When I go back, Christ International will do the same, help our community to have one time, food or video presentation, something that will bring the community together. I'm blessed to be on the leadership team of our community. They have a religious council. I'm part of the religious council. So I believe with that we can coordinate the community. I was thrilled. And I was happy that Jean allowed me to take part in doing some stuff at the community dinner. I'm happy. And then, did I leave anything? Yeah, so those are the idea. The library, the whole nation Liberia, that is 171 years old, a lot of schools don't have standardized library. Some don't even have. The University of Liberia, which is the only state-owned university, does not have a lab, a science lab. And students go to school 9 years to be medical doctors. And they never had a chance of learning how to look at things through the microscope, advanced microscope. They have to use charcoal to do their lab test. They don't have anything to practice on. They come out of school with a degree without having any practical knowledge, and they now want to practice on patients who come to the hospital. They try, let me try this way. No, it's not going to work. Let me try it this way. It's trial and error because they never had a chance of having a library or a lab. So with Pathway helping our school, I believe it's a blessing, and I appreciate that. God bless you. And now, it's not just about Christ International having a little shelf full of books. It's about Carwell as a community. Like the library you have in your community, if we can have similar library in the whole of Carwell, it's going to help. From Carwell, other communities will be impacted, but we use Carwell as an example. So when I go back, I will talk with the commissioner of Carwell to provide a free land that we are not going to pay for. And we had a talk with Robert, who is the head of the director of this library, to coordinate with other libraries, the system, so that they can partner with us to build at least one decent library in the Republic of Liberia. And I believe you are part and parcel of that dream coming to pass. I count on you, and God bless you. Amen.